All right, kids. The U.S.-Canada Climate Resources and Disaster Activity. I'm going to do a quick video here. I'm going to try to keep it under a couple minutes. First assignment, you'll use this link. Click on this link to answer the following questions. It's a U.S. climate map. When this loads, you will see that there are various climates throughout the United States. You can zoom in. You can do the plus sign down here. Zoom in and zoom out a bit. You'll see that Minnesota, our entire climate is humid continental, as is much of the Northeast and the Midwest. In the South, you have this light green, which is humid subtropical, with a little tip down here in Florida of tropical savanna. Okay, but the West is where you start to get a lot of different climate types in the United States. You have this orange steppe climate here. You have this grayish, which is the highland climate type. You get into this dark red, which is desert. We've talked about desertification. You get this green, which is humid tropical. And then up here, you get a little bit of marine west coast up along the Pacific Northwest up here. All right. In Alaska, you have subarctic right here, this lighter purple. And then you have tundra in the northern part of Alaska. Hawaii has humid tropical climate type. So going back to your assignment here, list the states that deserts are in. You'll go to the climate map, you'll look for wherever you see this dark red color, and you'll list those states. Describe what it's like in Minnesota and in one other state or in another state of your choice that has a different climate than Minnesota. So you'll go to this link, World Climate Map. This is where you can see climates all over the world. And as you zoom in, you can see different colors. All right, and it gives a what is it like here. So we know from the USA climate one, right? Minnesota, humid continental. We know it's this dark purple. So we look over here, humid continental. Right here it says 4 distinct seasons, long and cold winters, and short and warm summers with average precipitation. Then you'll find the same thing out for another state that is a different climate type. 3, you'll use this link, land usage and resources. As you zoom in, you'll see there are different areas across the country that are major resources and different land usage. Right here in Minnesota, you have 3 resources: wheat, dairy, and corn. You see the major land usage is over here, commercial farming, and in the northeast part of the state, forests. All right, so use this key to guide you as you answer through those questions. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a summative project next week that you'll begin on Monday. The land use and resources map, the world climate map, and the United States climate map will be so important. It will be so important for you to use these tools on your project. If you want to get to the meets range, you're going to need to use these sources. So you got this, 3, 4, you use that, 5. This gets to be a tricky one. List and describe 3 connections between climate type and major land usage and resource. So you look at climate type and you see, okay, what resources, anything on this map, are at certain climate types? For example, you have a lot of commercial farming, which is this tan color, in humid continental climate types. That would be one example. Okay, click on this link to answer the following questions. This is going to deal with U.S. natural hazards, another source I would encourage you to use on your project next week. Another legend down here, and you can see where there are major natural hazards throughout the United States. Finally, there's an enrichment activity, number 7. I want you to do this if you have time. Now, this is not something that Mr. Detmer will be checking that it's complete, but this is something that you need to do if you finish questions 1 through 6. It involves going back to your U.S. and Canada map, plotting some more information from the hazard map right here, plotting some information on your map. It's going to require a little bit of research. You can follow the directions here. That's all. I kept it under 5 minutes. Oh, one more thing. As always, email me if you have a question. I have access to my email. Email me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. That's all. Do your best. Have fun. Be nice to people.